You open your laptop, type "how to make money online" into Google, and within about 4 seconds you're drowning. 50 different YouTubers, all promising you a different secret system. All showing you screenshots of dashboards, with numbers that don't mean anything to you. All somehow requiring you to buy their course first. And you close the tab feeling more confused than when you opened it. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Making your first $100 online has nothing to do with secret systems. It's not about finding some hidden algorithm hack. It's about picking one boring, proven method and actually finishing it. That's it. That's the whole secret. My name is Jack. If you've ever wanted to make money online but felt overwhelmed by conflicting advice, this one's for you. Let's talk about why the first $100 matters so much. Before we even get into how, the first $100 you make online is not about the money. $100 isn't life-changing. What it changes is your belief. Once you've actually put in effort and received real payment for it, not a friend, Venmoing you back for pizza, actual payment from a stranger for work you did, something shifts. You stop being someone who's curious about making money online and become someone who has proof it's possible. That proof is what separates people who eventually build real income streams from people who bounce between 50 different hustles for years and never make a dollar. So here's the actual path, step by step, no fluff. Step 1. Pick one skill you already have, even a basic one. You do not need to learn video editing, coding, or copywriting from scratch before you can make your first $100. You already know how to do something well enough to help someone else. Writing clearly, organizing information, basic graphic design, data entry, proofreading, even just being reliably fast at simple repetitive tasks. The first $100 is not about mastery. It's about being slightly more capable or slightly more available than someone who needs a small task done. Step 2. Use a freelance platform built for beginners, not custom client hunting. Sites like Fiverr or Upwork exist specifically, so you don't need a network or a personal brand to get your first paying client. You create one simple listing, something specific, like, I will proofread your 1,000-word document, or I will format your resume. And you let people come to you. Your first gig does not need to be impressive. It needs to be completable. Step 3. Price your first few gigs low on purpose. This feels counterintuitive, but your goal right now isn't maximizing dollars per hour. It's collecting your first reviews and your first proof that you can deliver. A $15 gig that gets you a 5-star review is worth more long-term than holding out for a $100 gig nobody trusts you enough to hire you for yet. Reviews are the currency that unlocks bigger clients later. Step 4. Deliver faster and more communicative than expected. This sounds small, but it's the actual differentiator at the beginner level. Most freelance beginners are slow to respond and inconsistent in quality. If you simply respond quickly, clarify what the client wants before starting, and deliver on time, you will outperform a large percentage of people already on these platforms. Step 5. Stack small gigs until you hit $100, then stop and evaluate. Don't try to build an empire on day one. The goal is simply proof. 5 $20 gigs, 10 $10 gigs, whatever combination gets you there. Once you hit that number, look at what felt easiest and most repeatable, and that becomes the thing you scale. Here's what happens after the first $100. Most people assume the second $100 is just as hard as the first. It's not. The first $100 requires you to build a profile, figure out the platform, get your first reviews, and overcome the psychological barrier of, can I actually do this? The second $100 just requires you to repeat a process you've already proven works. This is why so many people quit right before the momentum kicks in. They treat every dollar as equally difficult. when really the first $100 is the expensive one, and everything after gets cheaper. So if you're sitting there overwhelmed by 50 different make money online strategies, stop researching and pick the most boring, most immediately actionable one. Post 1 gig. Get 1 client. Make your first $100. Everything after that gets easier. Not because the strategy changes, but because you do. If this helped you cut through the noise, hit subscribe, drop a like, and tell me in the comments. What skill are you thinking about turning into your first $100?